I need a gun. Let's get on the ice. You can't get up there?
Just like that. You wanna throw us like that to one of those? Watch us win.
Yeah, right.
Watch us dominate the battlefield. I'm about to glide off this fucking 1,000-foot dam, and I'm about to glide on a party fighting, and I'm turning out about 6 of them. 4 minimum.
I got people on me.
Make sure you clip that shit. I'm clipping it, pussy. Oh wait, Wegmans is open till midnight, right? And they got the snackaroonies. They got the Kit Kats and shit, man. They got snackaroonies. King.
What?
What's the fucking weather outside? What season is it?
It's fall, nigga.
Fall, nigga.
This nigga, yo. You ain't got the flicky.
Look how fast that was. Incredible movement from Tyrell. Hold on. Over with. Look at that.
Nigga, you gonna
incredible.
Get
No, this is gonna get us killed.
When did you shoot at people?
No, I just shot in the air without my suppressor on. This is a suppressor. This right here is. That's how I roll. Dangerous.
T-shirt, check. Sneakers, check. Socks, check. Hoodie, check. Shorts, check.
Wow, that's crazy. I was gonna buy one, but
This nigga, yo, he said that's crazy.
shit, I'm fucking off. Just fucking buy me back already, bro. Oh no. How you talking to me? You all crazy like that, man? This is. I don't get no shit.
Man, so I'm gonna play Warzone by myself.
Show enough. Oh yeah, show enough. Come here. Show enough.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they thought twice about that one. Gonna fly in on. Who the fuck is you gonna fly in on? Here, Keem, I got some armor plates for you.
Wait, is that a helicopter right there?
Nice.
Oh!
There's some armor plates for you. You ain't gonna need them.
Oh!
You ain't gonna need them. Where they at, homeboy?
This nigga mad. Yo, he knocked. This man dropped a helicopter on me.
Undefeated. Oh shit! What is wrong with you niggas?
You got the selfie.
What happened? Did he watch me self-revive?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even know. Oh, he didn't even see me. That's what it was. He didn't know where I crossed to. He didn't know if I was a tree or a bush. Yeah, let's go play some Apex. Niggas acting like pussies.
Oh man.
Niggas acting like two-top endejos.
I don't know if I could play, bro. I'm fucking tired.
It's 9:30.
I lost my mojo. Damn, I'll be
working all day. Working all day. Working all day for what?
Fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
That's it.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially.
But I'm off all
so
weekend.
a net gain of
I'm
1
gonna call tomorrow, right?
At their own 26-yard line.
Put in an emergency call for sniffling the snot and she just run out of there. Bang, bang, bang.
Like, look, nigga, he got an appointment. I'm gonna have to go pick him up. I'm gonna take a shit, nigga.
Damn. Oh, where did you find that? Matter of fact, bro, I'm about to go to
set to throw on first. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
All right, fellas, be easy, all that good shit.
Line, second and 10.
Have a good night. Off
the play fake. Here's Brissett. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's third down.
So many times we see teams go.
Out of the gun, Brissett. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. Back deep for the Texans, Will Fuller. This is brought in at the 21. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Well, the Colts' leading tackler in 2019, Anthony Walker, gets another one there.
2nd and 10 at the Colts' 38-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Now a first down throw, Watson. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Now they'll run it with Scarborough. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The ball carrier. Kenny Moore brought him down. A gain of 3.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. This is Scarborough. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
A 24-yard now.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a give to Taylor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Colts.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Brissett now. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 47.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Indianapolis.
First down, Brissett. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
to run with Taylor. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now. 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Watson again. This is Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what'll be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Third and 2, Watson. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. this time on 3rd down.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
1st down.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. And he rifles one incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play fake, Brissett. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Brissett. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
A 42-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they've been moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again is Watson. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see What I thought, that had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. It's caught, Stills, right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony Walker able to get him for a loss of about 3. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level, and when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
After the sack on first down, Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 43. 22 yards there, a first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Now left side on the swing pass. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And they'll run with a former All-Pro. This is David Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Good carry and pickup for a first down there by David Johnson, and he has a chance to fill a lot of voids for this Houston Texans team. They lost their 1,000-yard rusher from last year. Carlos Hyde went to Seattle, but back in 2016, David Johnson led the NFL all-purpose yards with the Arizona Cardinals. The Texans will be happy to see that guy all year long.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, Watson. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Duke Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And the Colts.
Brissett on first down. Caught left side by Hilton. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Right there, 54, right there.
From the 50, it's Watson. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really. But second down instead.
Brings up
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
54, 59, go. Check, 54, go.
To throw again, Watson. On the left side, this is Stills. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
7.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Again, it's Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 36. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, team. Here I come.
Here's Watson. Pass incomplete. Stills the intended target, and it's 3rd down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him. Incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, Watson. Dumping it off for Johnson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Johnson.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it down here to the 43.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Now Scarborough. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Scarborough, the ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Fuller brings it in over the middle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 15-yard line.
1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
The pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They run. This is Scarborough. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. So a decent deficit at this stage in the 2nd half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Ain't here like I ain't that savage.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2. To throw is Watson. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
24. Texans 21. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in 1 shot.
1 shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Ball carrier.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Brissett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here. 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And the Colts pick it up. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Eluding the pressure right. That's into the hands of Pascal. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the 2nd foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Out of the gun, Brissett. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
first down, Colts.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
A 2nd down throw for Brissett. That ball is caught. It's Doyle. Touchdown, Colts.
Jack Doyle. Touchdown.
Jack Doyle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Colts 31, Texans 21.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes Cobb. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Deshaun Watson sacked. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Watson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Watson looks to throw again. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Watson on target here to Fuller. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. To the air yet again. Watson looking middle, and it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd and short.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, Watson looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Oh, here we go.
Operating from the gun, Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. This goes to Mack on the check down. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 4.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. A first down throw for Brissett. Escaping the pressure right. Campbell making the catch. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And incomplete on the deep ball. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
He's tackled.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
First down.
Good shot, good shot.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. 1st and 10, Taylor now. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Taylor. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38. Texans 28.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Watson now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fuller. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Watson. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Watson. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And they give this time to the tailback. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively,